Be an alert this weekend for any headlines out of Scotland, where President Trump is set to meet with EC President van der Leyen as Trump plays golf. Indications on Friday was some hope that it might lead to an EU-US trade deal. If anything's priced in the market, is that the EU will come to a trade deal with the US. You could see it not only in euro-dollar earlier in the week, but on its crosses, specifically on Friday, even though the dollar went higher. Euro lagged, closed with a little bit of a bid, and firmed on its various crosses, most notably versus the British pound. So if you're looking for a potential gap opening, even though an EU-US trade deal seems to be priced in, markets tend to move on headlines, so you can't rule it out. If you're looking for any sort of euro strength, it may be more on its crosses rather than versus the dollar, but we'll have to see how that plays out. Just be on alert for the opening on Monday. Looking at charts, we'll do a quick drill down. If you look at the daily chart in the euro dollar, we came right into resistance, came within a pip last week of 117.90. It's the last line ahead of the 118.30 high. But on the downside, to fully break this uptrend, we'd have to come all the way down here, which I believe is somewhere close to 115. It's actually around 114.50 or so. So that doesn't seem to be in the cards right now, barring any surprises. So the question is, will the euro dollar make a run at that 118 level again? If you look at the 4-hour chart, levels are pretty clear. We made a brief break of 117.10, around a few stops on Friday, closed back above it. 117.60 was Friday's high. The key here is 117.90, and here is 116, about 79. So if you're looking at levels on the upside for possible gap, 117.60 is a minor resistance, but the key level is 117.90. That's where there'd be stops, because above it is 118.30. So those are parameters going into opening of next week, but just be aware of any headlines this week coming out of Scotland and potential, and I say potential, for a gap opening should any positive news come out.